Hey guys, welcome back to the DAHKTUBE, and today we'll be doing solving simultaneous equations using the elimination method and the substitution method. Now before we get into the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment in the section topics you'd want me to cover. So the first method we'll be doing is the elimination method. Now this method reduces one equation so that it only has a single variable. So this is what you call simultaneous equation, where you have two equations and two unknowns. So what will happen first is, so this here, we'll call this equation 1, and this we'll call equation 2. So now step 2. Multiply each equation by a suitable number so that the two equations have the same coefficients for either x or y. So after we labeled our equations, we're doing step 2. So let's say we want to make the coefficients for x to be the same for this example. So we have 2x and we have 3x. Now if we multiply 2 by 3, we would get 6x. So multiply that by 3, and then we multiply this one by 2, we'd also get 6x. So now the coefficients of x would be the same. Now, if you are multiplying the x coefficients by 3 for equation 1, you have to multiply everything in that equation by 3. That means we now have 6x plus 9y is equal to 24. For equation 2, if we're multiplying the 3x by 2, that means we have to multiply everything in the equation by 2. So now we have 6x plus 4y is equal to 14. So now for step 3, we have to eliminate the coefficients that we just made similar. So how can we get rid of the x's? We have to say 6x minus 6x. So what that means is you have to subtract this entire equation from the equation above. So it is 6x minus 6x, that gives you 0. Then you have plus 9y minus plus 4y. So that's 9 minus 4y, and that gives you 5y. Then you have 24 minus 14, and that gives you 10. So step 4, we solve for the unknown, which is y. So we had 5y is equal to 10. So if we want to get y by itself, that means we're dividing both sides by 5. So 5 cancels 5. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into 10, 2. So now we have y is equal to 2. So step 5 says, substitute this new value into either equation 1 or equation 2. So the new value that we just got was y is equal to 2. So let's say we're going to choose equation 1. So this was equation 1. So what we do now, anywhere we see y, we're substituting 2. So we have 2x plus 3 times 2 is equal to 8. So now we have 2x plus 3 to 6 is equal to 8. So that means we have 2x is equal to 8 minus 6. So 2x is equal to 2. And we want x by itself, so that means we're dividing both sides by 2. That means x is equal to 1. So we have y equal 2 and x equal 1. And that's your final answer, because you're solving equations for the two unknowns. So now that you have y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1, you can check your answers. So let's say we use equation 2. So 3x, so that's equation 2. So what you would do is substitute these values into the equation and see if you get the 7. So it's 3 times 1 plus 2 times 2. 3 1 3 plus 2 2 is 4, and you get 7. You can also try this in equation 1, see if you get back the 8, and you would know that your answer is correct. Alright, so now that we know the steps, we're going to just go through this smoothly. So let's say instead of making the coefficients of x be the same, we're going to try with the y's this time. So we look at the y, we realize that we have 2, and for the other y we have 3. So now let's label our equations. So that's equation 1, and that's equation 2. So again, realize that we have to multiply equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 2 to get the coefficients to be the same for the y's. So that's 12x minus 6y is equal to 12. For equation 2, that's 10x plus 6y is equal to 32. Okay, so now if we look, we'll realize that the first equation has a minus 6y and the second equation has a plus 6y. Now whenever the signs are different, what we would need to do is add the equations. So that's 12x plus 10x, that gives you 22x, minus 6y plus 6y, that gives you 0. 12 plus 32, that gives you 44. Now we're solving for x, that means we're dividing both sides by 22. So the 22's cancel, and 22 into 22 goes 1, 22 into 44 goes 2. So that means x is equal to 2. So now that we have x is equal to 2, we can choose either equation 1 or equation 2. So let's say we choose equation 1. So now all we do is substitute 2 anywhere we see x. So it's 4, 2 minus 2y is equal to 4. So 2 4 is 8, minus 2y is equal to 4. We want y by itself, so that's minus 2y is equal to 4 minus 8. So we have minus 2y is equal to minus 4. So that means we're dividing both sides by minus 2. So we have minus 2y is equal to minus 4. So that's minus 2 minus 2. This cancels this. And a negative divided by a negative gives you a positive. So you have positive 2. So now x is equal to 2, y is equal to 2. Again, you could check your equation by substituting both values in equation 1 and 2. And if you get what is on the right hand side, then your answer is correct. So that's basically all there is for the method of elimination.